From the Empire State to the Golden Gates, this is Quad Radio, USA.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
Now, with all the dirt from the world of ATV motocross and GNCC racing, here's Mr. 10 Seconds, Rodney Tomlin.
My name's Michael Allred. I'm from North Carolina. Riding the number 8 Yamaha this year. AMA Pro Rookie. First year in the pro class. Really looking forward to it. Hoping the top 10 this year. Looking for some top 10 finishes. We're down here in Deckers. We got down here Tuesday night. Really been working hard ever since I got down here, and we're feeling good for the first round, and we're looking forward to it.
Awesome. So you've got, there's a big surprise this year. The last few years it's been, if we got close to a full gate on the AMA Pro ATV side of things, it was pretty exciting. And I look at the rookie roster and the pro roster, I should say, for the 2021 season. I understand there are 27 different AMA Pro ATV riders this year, and that means that we've got a host of rookies, maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of 8-10 different rookies.
Yeah, probably. I think the top 6 from the Pro-Am moved up.
The top 6 from the Pro-Am moving up. So, that's pretty impressive when you look at that big picture. So, was this something y'all got together with last year and said, hey, let's do this? Because I think, a lot of folks might find it as a shock and surprise. It's good news. It's cool. I know a lot of people are scratching their head and saying, wow, why so many? Why all at the same time? And maybe you could shed a little light on that. Was it something that you all did individually, or was it something you all did kind of collectively?
Yeah, it was all individually. Yeah, we never really talked about it, but everybody knows that the pro class numbers have been low for a few years, so everybody's trying to get in there and make the numbers and just make it fun for everybody else.
That's awesome, man. I kind of like the idea. I think it's going to mix things up quite a bit. I think we'll be surprised at what kind of, here's the amazing thing. If something happens, there's a chance that one of the top-ranked guys might not have a chance to qualify. He might lose a few points that first round at Daytona or whatever the case may be, and this could be pretty exciting. So. Yeah. Michael, tell me a little bit about yourself. You say you're from North Carolina. Obviously, the accent tells that is very, very true. And North Carolina is obviously a racing nature state, but more on the automobile side, the NASCAR side of things. How did you yourself get involved in ATV motocross racing?
Well, my neighbors, they had four-wheelers when I moved out there when I was 3. We always been in North Carolina, but we moved to Yanceyville, North Carolina, out in the country part of it, and they had four-wheelers, and I got one when I was 8, and I rode and I rode and I rode until I was probably 15, and I got my first LTR 450. And there was this local night series called Rolling Hills MX around the house, and it was probably 15 minutes, and they raced every Saturday night and they practiced on Wednesdays. So I just started going out there. In the first race I hung the gate. It was probably 8 of us in the beginner class. I hit the gate first moto, rounded the first turn, and 5 of them had got hung up, and I was in 3rd by the second turn in my first race ever, and I stayed there the whole race and got 3rd my first race, and from then on I loved it. And I raced locally for 2 or 3 years. I did good. I got hurt one time and I took a couple of years off. I started riding again when I turned 21, and I met Chris Hunt at a local district race. It was actually at Lake Sugar Tree, and ever since then I've been coming to the Nationals with him and Mason, and here we are now, pro rookies.
So it's a pretty interesting story. How old are you now?
I'm 27.
27 years old. And you know, some might say, wow, that's a pretty old age to consider it. I mean, here you are, you're a family man even. I mean, you're married, you got a wife and one, at least one, I'm sure.
Got one on the way.
One, that's what I knew that there might be another one there someplace, but so you're a family man, 27 years old. I mean, this is a pretty big step for a guy in your position, man.
We ain't getting any younger though. Yeah.
You know, that's great. I admire the fact that, you know, hey, you're right. You're not getting any younger, and if you're going to do it, now's the time to do it. It seems like you're putting a lot of dedication into it. Like you said, you've come down a little early. Is this the most time you've put in the preseason?
Yes, sir. During the week, I get to ride during the weekends if the weather's fair. So my goal was to get down here at least 2 weeks. So this is the most training I've ever done for the national season. So I'm looking forward to it.
I know being in the Pro-Am and that step up to the pro class, you've heard all about it, I'm sure, right?
Oh yeah.
I guess it makes it a little easier since there's so many of you that are stepping up together too, right?
Yeah, that kind of eases the nerves a little bit. I'll be racing a few of the people I raced last year and moving up. I can't wait.
It's going to be interesting. Well, Michael, it's great to see you making this step. I'm pretty excited. There's no doubt about it. I'm not going to say that I'm not shocked. Not necessarily because of you. I'm shocked at the numbers and the amount of riders, but I'm inspired. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to bring a whole new element to ATV motocross on the pro side for the 2021 season and to come, because I think this lays the groundwork for, you know, why not? I mean, so many people look at that and say, there's no way that I can do that. But what the cool thing is, you and a handful of guys are saying, yes, we can. And I think that's great.
Yeah, we're all excited about it. Thank you, Rodney.
Not a problem, man. Is there any parting shots, anything you want to say before we let you go?
No.
Anybody you want to say thanks to or anything?
I got to say thank you to Chris Hunt, my mom and dad, especially them, for letting me take the time off work to come down here. My friends back home, Mason, he'll be helping me with the pit board this year some, and Dustin Motley, Capital Power Sports, Weenan Motorsports, Thomas Brown, just everybody that helps me be here right now. Thank you.
And I do have one last question. What about this place, man? I mean, wow.
Man, this place is awesome.
I mean, this is just the.
They got it all.
They got yeah. They even got laundry.
Yeah.
Got a nice shower room in the house for.
What I'm in here now doing.
Yeah.
Do some laundry.
Yeah. Hey, man, I love this place. They got some amenities.
Laundry and stretching.
Yeah, it's great, man. You can't beat this place. Well, good luck to you. Have fun this year, man.
Thank you, sir.
Did you know you can save up to 25% and receive free shipping on great AMSOIL products with their preferred customer program? AMSOIL also has special pricing arrangements and free shipping for commercial accounts such as trucking companies, loggers, landscapers, and businesses like yours. Or if you have a business and would like to begin selling AMSOIL products, you could qualify to participate in the AMSOIL retail account program. You could become an independent AMSOIL dealer and build and grow your own profitable businesses. For more information, call John Coffey, your full-service AMSOIL dealer, at 877-694-4763 and leave him a message. John Coffey and AMSOIL, your first call for synthetics.
Hi, I'm Walker Fowler, and this is a DP brake rotor. And these are DP brake pads. Larry Mills and DP Brakes have been a part of my program for over a decade. Recently, we completed the Heartland Challenge, a 10-hour ATV endurance race that is not only physically demanding, but demanding on my machine and my parts. And that is why we choose DP brake pads. At the end of the race, we had 0 brake failures, and they looked brand new. If you aren't using DP brakes, what's stopping you? Literally.
Hi, this is Stephanie from JSR Moto Designs. JSR Moto Design specializes in replacement Nerf bar nets for all makes and models that can be fully customizable to your needs. Our custom apparel can be specifically designed for your race team. We can help make what you wear personal on and off the track, including embroidered or printed hoodies, jackets, t-shirts, hats, jersey lettering, butt patches, and more. Check us out at jsrmotodesigns.com or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Hi, my name is Cesar Jiminez. I'm from Costa Rica. I race the number 101. I'll be racing my first pro year. Been working hard since 2018. I did my first season in this country and hope it goes really good.
Well, Cesar, welcome to Decker Training Facility. Welcome to 2021. As you said, you've been around a few years. We've gotten a little bit acquainted with you, and glad to see that you have progressed through the ranks of ATV motocross racing. And as you mentioned there, you're getting ready to start your AMA Pro ATV racing career. You're going to kick it all off at Daytona ATV Supercross. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much. I've been working really hard. I've been putting the work. I feel like I've leveled up a little bit every year, so hopefully I'll be around in the top 10 this year. And that's my main goal, be on the top 10 by the end of the year.
Well, Cesar, tell us a little bit about yourself. You say you're from Costa Rica?
Yes, sir. I'm from Costa Rica. I won the championship in 2017 and decided to look for something like in USA, and I found the best championship in the world, and just came here and have fun and tried to make it to where I am right now.
Wow. So how did you get involved in ATV racing in Costa Rica? Obviously, it's a pretty big deal. We have a lot of folks that come here to the United States to race ATVs and stuff. So ATV racing must be pretty big there, huh?
Oh, it used to be big when I was little. I got involved because my father used to ride enduro. It's like dirt bikes in the mountain. And when I was little, my dad bought me like a little car, and I never hit my hands on the wall, so he saw like he has some talent. He put me on a quad, and that's where I started in 2004, my first championship, and all of this of preparation, and I'm already in pro class. It's like I cannot even believe it to be in pro class this year.
That's awesome. I'm really happy for you. You've come a long way in a short amount of time, but this is right what your plan was. I mean, this is what you wanted to do when you came to America, wasn't it?
When I first came to America, I was like, okay, I have good level because I won in Costa Rica. I came here and I was like no one. That was the craziest part. My speed was way off. I had to learn so many things, and now looking back and see like my level and all my progress is like pretty satisfying.
So what was it like your first time? I mean, tell me where were you? What was your first race? And just kind of tell me what it was like from your perspective, because I'm sure it was a whole new world.
Well, my first race actually was High Point 2017. I came to do High Point and Ironman, and it was mud race. Those two races. My first two races in the States were mud races, and it was cool because Friday I practiced and it was pretty cool. But the race was not that good, and now being able to race in pro, it's actually really insane.
I imagine. So what have you been doing this off season? For being from Costa Rica, did you go home in the off season any, or did the pandemic keep you here stateside?
Yeah, I went to Costa Rica and trained. I never stopped training, like my cycling and in the gym. I took like 2 months of riding because I have Yamahas in Costa Rica, and I don't want to get used back to a Yamaha. And I come back in January, and here I am still riding my Honda.
So Honda. So why is your choice of Honda in America and Yamaha in Costa Rica? I'm just curious.
I never rode a Honda in Costa Rica. I broke my Yamaha one time, and they let me ride a Honda, and I really like it. It feels like a little bit smaller for me. I'm a short person, so I feel it fits better for me.
More ergonomically correct for you. That makes a lot of sense. So you found a home on the Honda. That's a good thing. So your idea and your hopes are to achieve a top 10 in the 2021 season. Tell me, how are you approaching this first race? Obviously, you're training. Let's talk a little bit about your training now. You're back here in the U.S. How long have you been stateside?
I arrived January 11th, and yeah, I have been struggling a little bit for the first race because I have not put that much time in the quad because I've been breaking a little bit of parts, and weather-wise, rain and all of that thing has kept me a little bit off the track, but I still feel I have improved a lot from last year, so I hopefully I can do good in Daytona.
So you feel confident heading into the first round?
Not as confident as I wanted, but way better than last year for sure.
Well, we still got a couple of weeks. Do you think that you might be able to achieve that confidence before we roll into Speed City down there?
Yeah, I really think I can, especially with this week. My bike should be pretty good. So I really hope I can ride a lot in this week and a half I have left.
So you spend a lot of time here at Deckers. Is this where you're going? Is this where you've been and this is where you're going to stay? What's the plans?
I have no plans at all right now. I came here because of the weather, but I think I'm heading back to Texas after Daytona.
What's in Texas? You ride with the Ford?
I stay with the parish.
Oh, the parishes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So that's great, man. You've got some great connections here in the U.S. Then,
yeah,
huh?
It's a pretty good family, and I love it over there.
I imagine so. They are a great family, great ATV family, and just a great family all around.
Yes, sir.
And great that they're able to accommodate you the way that they are. So, I mean, we kind of have an idea what your plans and your dreams are. Realistically, what do you expect to come out of Daytona with? If we were to run Daytona today, what do you think your positioning would be?
I really have no idea. I just want to do Daytona like for fun, like break my mind that like I'm in pro class, have like all the big dogs gain like in the same gate. So I think it's a lot of pressure, and I will take Daytona like for that, to see it, to just be a mind breaker.
just get it off your back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a monkey, I'm sure. It's a heavy one. Any parting shots? Anything that we haven't talked about that you would like to mention or talk about?
No, I feel pretty. It's all right with everything I have right now. I will thank my dad and my mom, Ardeco, Corrosion, TDR, Maxis, Hinson, SSI, Mobius, CVS, Motul, 100%, and all my other sponsors for helping me make my dream come true.
Awesome. Cesar, good luck in your rookie season, man.
Thank you very much.